For up-to-the-minute news, log on to WVNN.com. Depend on it. You're listening to Hometown Heartbeat, the pulse of Americana, with your beautiful bearded host, Zach Walker. Alabama's best no-holds-barred, constitutionally conservative, Christ-centered talk radio. If that don't fire you up, your wood's wet. Now, it's time for your bearded host, Zach Walker.
Welcome in to Hometown Heartbeat, Boomer and the Beard. I am Zach Walker, your big, bold, beautiful bearded host here this morning, this fine Monday morning. I'm kidding. I'm messing with everybody. It's Thursday. We are, whether you're joining us on the live stream, you're joining us on the podcast archive, you're joining us live in the radio land, we appreciate you. And this show would not happen without you. And it is for you that we do this show. So thank you so much for joining us every morning. If this is your first time, we'll see you tomorrow. How about that? Let's get in the starting lineup on the field. The best exported product from Shelbyville, Kentucky since Colonel Sanders still watches movies on VHS. Impresses his wife with his mixtapes from 87 and is old enough to actually shake it like a Polaroid picture. The godfather of old souls. What's up, Boomer?
I'm having a bad morning already.
Yeah, no. What's funny is, 100. What's funny is 100. When you came in here originally a few weeks ago, politics was the thing that you tried to stay away from, that you wanted us to stay away from. It was like, that was like your area of like, we really need to be more entertainment. Yet, I've noticed, I was thinking about that on the way here this morning, this particular race has got you all keyed up.
You've sucked me in.
Okay. Blame it on me. I understand. The guy who hates politics. Sandee Lou Who, how are you this morning?
I am doing fabulous. Just
for everyone
hanging out
that's
here in
worried
the
about
studio.
Sandee Lou Who at Master Control, don't be. She's okay. She's okay. She's utilizing her skill set in the way that the show needs her to utilize it right now, and so it's all right. Everybody take a deep breath. She's going to be okay. There are armed guards as well, so I
am here.
No thoughts there. Okay, she's Smith & Wesson's got her back. That's all I'm saying.
That's right.
Producer Connor, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing good. A little tired once again. Got to bed a little late last night. But
were you up on Zoom with your homies?
No, I was up. I waited till the last minute to do an assignment, so that falls on me. But it kept me up a little late.
You irresponsible.
Yeah. Don't know if I'll ever live this one down.
Yeah, I don't. Is this probably the worst thing you've ever done in your life?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Trump paints apocalyptic picture of life under Biden presidency, says CNN. And then on the top screen, Baba Ganoush accuses Biden of misleading the public. You don't say. Is that Joe?
Really?
No, that's not Joe.
I think it's Jim.
Oh, Jim Biden rocking a... Hey, man, first of all, he's got a really nice house. Second of all, there's $90,000 worth of cars in his parking lot, in his driveway. And he drives a... Oh, wow, look at him. Oh, whoa. He's screaming back and forth with the reporters.
Get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn. I'm Jim Biden, and I'll have the Chinese people assassinate you.
Well, you assumed
Wow.
something, though, this morning, because I did talk a little bit political, but I did say really why I'm really upset.
Which is what?
I want to hear.
So I think I may be on the verge of breaking up with Waffle House.
No.
What?
Well, that's unfortunate because it's literally the only place you can eat. So
I know, right?
It's
Like
going to
I'm
affect
going.
my health. This morning I get to Waffle House 4 a.m. like I normally do. I'm a huge routine guy.
yes,
I mean,
you've
routines
established
are
that.
important. Something blows up my routine, I'm done. 4 a.m. I get to Waffle House. It's kind of packed. There's some little bit of crackhead action going on. A lot of people, a lot of to-go orders and things like that. So the lady proceeds to say good morning like she normally does. I can't remember the lady's
Good
name,
morning.
but she's super nice. Hey, there's several orders in front of you. I'll get to your order, and I'll call it in here as quick as I can. So that's at 4. At 4:37, she has yet to call in my order at the Waffle House.
At what time?
4:37.
Oh,
So 37
my.
minutes later, I am there, and they've yet to yell out the code they used at Waffle House. And she
Scattered, covered, smothered.
So she comes by and she says, "I'm about ready to call on your order." And I was like, I hate to do this. I was like, I'll pay for my Diet Coke, but I've got to go. There's no way. And then the, chef or whatever you call the Waffle House cook turns around and goes, "I promise I can do it real quick." And I'm like, I don't think you can do it that quick, but I appreciate it. So do I go into Waffle House tomorrow? Should I judge it based on maybe like they should like give me something free since I go there every day? Or is that bad?
Heck yeah.
Well, that they're not going to. So
No.
you should probably just go in there and just remind them that they need to call your order in immediately upon your order. Yeah. That's what I would do.
So this morning I had a gas station sausage biscuit, and I'm not happy right now.
Oh no, he's pissed. Boomer's pissed.
And then
I wouldn't be happy either.
I need Jesus this morning.
Jesus has got your back. Jesus, take the wheel.
Oh.
I thought that was pretty good.
So do I give him another chance after a 37 minutes?
There's no other option, bro.
You have to give them a second chance to amend what they did. But after that second chance, it's like, nope, no bueno, not going to do it.
Well, the only problem with that is there's literally nowhere else to eat. So unless you want gas station, like what I do, I have a breakfast bowl from the freezer every morning. And so I just eat here. And so that's awesome. Easy.
How about cooking your own eggs at home before you leave? I mean,
Probably
that's a
not
thought.
gonna happen, let's be honest.
I'd wake up my whole house. And then I would have
wow,
other
you are
problems.
a loud cooker of eggs.
Well, I mean, my kitchen's kind of loud. I mean, you got to use a skillet and you got to do stuff for kids and.
Why don't you like get all that stuff out the night before?
Ooh, she's crushing every
excuse that he's coming up with.
Thank
You're
you
just
for
lucky that I'm functioning.
I looked up. Look, here's the truth. I looked up. And there was carne asada on the screen, and so this beautifully marinated steak was cooking, and as a fat person, I was captivated. There was nothing I can tell you, okay? As a man of girth, I was captivated by the carne asada, and so I'm thankful that you finished my sentence there.
Yes, you're very welcome. I've got your I've got your mind.
Easy,
I don't know.
English is hard. Easy.
English is hard.
Yeah, I got you. I got you a lot.
I got your back out there.
Has anybody seen the Doug Jones email ad that came out yesterday?
Oh, I heard it this morning. I'm watching this thing on YouTube, and there it was. Like,
Tommy Tuberville is a coward, is what it says. He refused to debate Doug Jones. He's got a double-digit lead everywhere. He's not going to debate you, you idiot. Doug Jones.
He's like scrounging at everything.
Oh, man, he is desperate.
I've got more mail from Doug Jones than I have like family.
Well, that's good because your family shouldn't be mailing you. They should be calling or texting.
No, you don't like.
Connor, do you have a pen pal?
Like a real true blue?
Have you ever written a letter?
Yeah.
Do you do it regularly?
No.
Okay. Just
Cards?
curious.
They'll send cards, birthdays.
Yeah,
yeah, from friggin' whatever that website is where you like throw your list in there and they just send them for you.
I'm old school. You know this about me. I'm very old school.
No, literally, you fought in Vietnam and World War II.
I think that's the problem with America. The fact that sometimes we just, email or text. We don't actually call. We don't write letters anymore. We don't interact. It's our problem.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I think Sandee got muted. I see her lips moving, but she's not talking.
That's not true. Sandee, did you mute yourself?
Yes, I did, because we had a call. We had a call,
I don't ever want to hear
and
another
then
word from you.
Your
we had
split
a call, and I
personality
had
was
to
telling
turn
me, I
my
don't
mic
think I
off.
really want to hear that.
I was like, well,
Yeah.
I didn't even mute her this time around.
So we still do that at my salon. Like, we'll write cards and like handwritten cards
in
because I
business,
think that's
it's a
so
great
important.
idea.
Well, why would in business? Why would it be good? In family, it should be the same, right? You should treat
No.
your business the
Yeah.
same way you treat your family.
Absolutely not.
I send my bestie a card every now and then.
Oh, bestie.
Look, when you've been best friends for over 30 years, you gotta like.
Maybe if we started leaving Zach
What?
little notes on his truck before he goes fishing, like, good
Oh,
luck
that would be
fishing,
so-
buddy. Would that work?
That reminds me.
What would that do for me?
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing, except for pollute.
What if you caught like a record fish? Would it be like you'd like that every day? Are you like a superstitious guy?
I'm a baseball player. Of course, I'm superstitious. You kidding me?
That's what you need to do. Good luck, Zachy.
You call me Zachy, and I'll slap the stupid off your face. You call me stupid, I will slap the stupid off. You know what I'm saying?
Good luck, Zachy.
Break a line.
Zachy.
Is that what you do like right before you go fishing?
Break a line. Instead of break a leg, I see what you did
got
there.
it.
I see what
I'm warming
you
up.
did there. Yeah, he's getting there. He is getting there. Oh, man.
Keep rocking in that chair, man.
I know. I'm feeling. My wife said that about this watching the show. She's watched it online, and I've got that's my actual video tick.
Oh, Lord.
This chair, I got to lock it because I do. I notice
On
myself
the left
rocking.
side, front, it locks. Let's go to a break. When we come back, my son and I had a conversation yesterday. We got to get to this because I'm thankful he's like his mother. I'll put it that way. You're listening to Hometown Heartbeat. Boomer Review. All right.
You're listening to Hometown Heartbeat.
In any home, cabinets are an instrumental part of your design. So, when you open your current cabinets, what instrument do they play? Wouldn't you rather they sounded like this? They can. It just takes one call to us.
Cabinet Express Online, North Alabama's premier cabinet supplier. Whether you want a complete custom kitchen or some of our RTA line, at Cabinet Express Online, you will get the most value out of your hard-earned money every time. Are you looking for framed or frameless? Either way, in no time at all, your dream kitchen can be a reality. And the only place you should trust to bring that dream to life is Cabinet Express Online. Schedule your free design consultation today with Cabinet Express Online. Call 256-289-7355. That's 289-7355. And online at CabinetExpressOnline.com. Design your custom kitchen today with Cabinet Express Online.
Though the world is full of wonders to amaze you as you roam, some of life's greatest treasures are found very close to home.
Find your own treasures at Highway 31 Flea Market. We have it all. Lots of furniture, both painted and project pieces, along with chairs, tables, televisions, books, and so much more. Our prices are unbeatable with products you'll love. Maybe you're looking for a bed frame or maybe some tools. You'll find a great selection right here at Highway 31 Flea Market. We also have all kinds of collectibles and antiques. Want even more deals? You can jump on board with our week-long online auctions, beginning every Tuesday at 7 p.m. It's simple. You can join the auction at fleamarket.highbid.com. That's fleamarket.hibid.com. And be sure to visit us Monday through Saturday from 9 till 5 at Highway 31 Flea Market on Highway 31 South in Athens. What will you find when you shop Highway 31 Flea Market?
This is Mike 4 years ago. This is Mike having the same conversation with Debbie just last month. And today, he's at it again.
What's that, Mike?
I said our house is still underwater.
How do you know? Have you had it appraised lately?
Well, no.
Has the coronavirus made your life less financially stable? Are you worried about your next mortgage payment? Reed's Family REI is a family-based real estate investing company ready to buy your house for cash in any area or condition and close in 2 weeks. You don't have to fix it up. There's no agent fees and we handle the closing costs. Selling a home can be very stressful, and Wyatt Reed and his team at Reed's Family REI will put together the best possible offer for your specific needs. Sell your home fast with Reed's Family REI. 931-292-2875. That's 931-292-2875. And online at reedsfamilyrei.org. Reed's Family REI. Creative real estate experts for all your buying or selling needs.
WVNN.
Welcome back to Hometown Heartbeat. I am Zach Walker, your big, beautiful bearded host here, Boomer in the Beard. I realize that's a little confusing to everyone. We're working on that. There will be a Facebook page called Boomer in the Beard shortly. We're making a converting over, and then we're gonna put it all together. So hang with us. Yeah. So I hate that we always do our the life updates early in the show, because I'd like to see those in the 6 o'clock hour. As for those of you that don't know, I'm sure you're not stupid. Look, we're not liberals, okay? We don't assume that you're stupid. That was a good one. I didn't get anything on that. I didn't get anything. Nothing on that. I didn't get a laugh. I didn't get anything.
I didn't know you were finished.
That was a great joke.
It was good.
Thank you. Golly, tough room. But the 5 o'clock hour, probably not the biggest audience of the day, but it does include my wife, which is another reason to push family stories into the 6 o'clock hour. I'm kidding, babe. Love you. But yesterday, my son, Zayden, 4.5. Okay, 5 in February, so he's more than 4.5. He's almost 5, and he is a sensitive little booger. He's thankfully got a lot of his mother in that regard. Hopefully, he got. Now, she's an athlete too, but hopefully he got more of, my athletic genes, and she's a super genius, so hopefully she had some influence in other categories, okay? Well, he definitely got her sensitivity gene, whatever gene that is, because we're sitting there on the couch, and he's like, Daddy, I cried at school today. And I'm like, well, that's not usually something you want to tell your pops. And he's like, my friend told me I couldn't play with him, and it made me sad, so I cried.
Aww.
And I was like, it made you sad? Kick him in the face. And I'm being facetious, right? And my son, no, Daddy, that'll be rude. And I was like, you're right, son, that would be rude. Just kick him in the shin. Just kick him in the shin instead. He goes, Daddy, I'm not going to kick him anywhere. And I was like, but you're not going to cry about it. He was like, but it made me sad. I was like, well, don't be sad, be angry. Like, kick him in the shin.
Oh my goodness!
And I'm obviously joking, right? Like, my wife's sitting right next to me, like, is he being serious right now? And so finally, my son, the line of the night, I walked away, I dropped the mic. He finally looks at me and goes, Daddy, I'm going to go to school tomorrow, and when he tells me I can't play with him, I'm going to say, my daddy told me to kick you in the face, but I'm not going to, because that would be rude. And I just died
I like
laughing.
that.
And I was like, yes, please go to Friendship Methodist and say those exact words in front of your teacher. That would be fan-freaking-tastic. And so if anything happens today at school, I may or may not get a call from, do they have a headmaster? What do you have?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
I may get a call from a headmaster.
Amy will call you.
Yeah,
yes.
no doubt about
Amy is fantastic. She'll be like, so, Zach, we need to talk.
Said to kick you.
She's so sweet, and she's so just very soft spoken, but she is scary too.
Are you telling your son to kick other students in the face?
Yeah.
Well, no, ma'am. Where would you get that idea? Oh, well, he said so in class. Crazy imagination. Kids just say the darndest things.
I can see the AL.com headline now. Conservative talk show host teaches 4-year-old to kick kids in the face at church school.
Exactly. Yes.
That'd be a good.
Definitely not what they encourage.
Kick them in the face.
Oh my!
I just thought it'd be funny. I mean, it's not. Look,
I'm glad.
Look, here's
I'm glad
what's
your
not
son
gonna
takes
happen.
after your
We're not going to
wife.
walk around pouting because someone tell. My wife had a pretty good response too. She goes, "You're a pretty cool kid. You can go hang out with whoever you want to."
That's exactly correct.
And I said, yes, right after you kick him in the shin. Don't cry about it. Get even.
My son had a thing the other day at...
Did he kick somebody in the shin?
No, but he got attacked in school because he wasn't wearing his mask properly.
No.
And so he's 8th grade. And
he's like 18 feet tall.
Yeah.
He's like an ogre.
Yeah, 6'1", 230. And
he's like an ogre.
He went out. They have like a mask break. He said,
Wait. Let's stop right there. Did you say they have a mask break?
Yes. They have to wear the mask all day. So they get time to go outside or whatever and actually take the mask off.
True
They
story.
get moments.
Oh,
Throughout the day.
That's what's going on in kindergarten too.
What?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
All the desks are placed like 6 feet apart, and they have to sit at their desk and play with their own little toys, and they have mask break.
Well, he got hit with like a barrage of stuff because he walked back in, and he got the mask on the ears. It's kind of hanging a little bit over the mouth. It's not over the nose. And then he gets in the room, and nobody's in there yet, and he pulls the mask down, and like 3 girls walk in, and
Oh, no.
and they're like, "Put your mask up," and he was like,
"Oh my word!"
He goes, Fauci said this not even real, so that
Yeah.
fired him up. And then one girl came up. She goes, "I bet you're a Trump supporter, and you don't even believe in Black Lives Matter, do you?" And he was
Oh,
like, "Oh my gosh!" He goes, "What?"
Goodness.
And I loved his answer. He was like, "I believe in Jesus Christ. Every life matters to me."
Oh!
And I was like,
Drop the
Booyah!
hammer.
"Way to go, Timothy!"
Jesus.
Absolutely.
But he said, he goes, "Yes, Black lives do matter. I love all black people. I love all white people." But yeah, so he gets hit with that. I'm thinking, I never had any subject like that ever brought up when I was in 8th grade.
Right.
Not by kids.
Oh,
It's never.
it's bad when the New York Post, obviously conservative establishment, is blowing up Twitter on Fox and Friends.
Yeah, Twitter has got some
The
issues.
New York Post.
Yeah. Things are
Well, are
starting
they
to change.
are they a bastion of conservatism or?
No, I wouldn't say so.
Okay. Connor, where does New York Post bias lean?
I mean, they're further to the right. They endorsed Trump, so I mean.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you
But
go.
no, they're definitely not flaming liberal. But
Well, that makes sense then. That's why they're.
but still,
being-
I'm starting to see like a. I
pull
don't know
up
if
the
it's.
pull up the Ted Cruz interview, Connor. Go ahead.
I don't know if it's the fact that if they keep going so anti-Trump, and let's say he does win big and he's in there again, I mean, do they look stupid?
Yes.
The way they've actually, I think they're trying to kind of pull the reins back a little bit and be
Twitter's
like,
not.
yeah, no,
Twitter's full steam ahead.
but they're saying. I actually heard last night on Hannity. They had one of the guys from one of the polls. I can't remember the name. I feel bad, but they were talking about one of the differences that they're seeing is that younger voters are starting to go towards Trump because Biden is pushing that they would have a lockdown again. And the younger people are like, I'm over lockdown, even more so than anybody else.
Yeah.
Well, that's because they don't work. But
Well, 30 to 40-year-olds, too. Like that, not necessarily just the 18 to 20-year-olds.
you got that queued up, Connor. Let's go ahead and watch that.
It's an 8-minute video.
I want to maybe watch a highlight clip.
Every video I found was 8-ish minutes.
All right, well, let's hang tight on that. I've got a highlight. I've got a different one, I believe. Let's see here. Yeah, so you did make so what we're talking about right now is Jack Dempsey, the CEO of the Tweeter.
Dorsey. I think Dempsey is somebody else.
That's Dempsey?
Yeah,
Well,
Dempsey, I think
I was
the
sitting there
football
looking
player.
at Dorsey, but I apologize. Jack Dorsey.
Either way, Twitter CEO, homeless guy.
Dude, he looks. I mean, we got to address first of all that this man looks homeless. Like, what is the net worth of one Jack Dorsey? I'm sure it's a significant number. I'm sure his
0.4 billion.
Yeah. So this man
What?
is he is worth $9.4 billion, and he looks like a freaking hobo.
And we support beards on this show.
Well, we support hobos on this show. But yeah,
I bet he was wearing skinny jeans.
no question, with holes all in them that he paid way too much money for. But he looks like he looks like a rat.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
He does.
He
I'm
does.
sorry. He does.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find.
That's-
I wish this one had freaking. What are those things called when you can read what they're saying?
Words.
Closed captions,
There
I
you
think,
go.
is what I was looking for.
Same thing.
Words? Okay,
Words?
you're hilarious.
No, he looks like a like he's maybe like a stand-in like actor for like
that's
a
exactly,
Civil War movie.
That's exactly what he looks like. He looks like the drummer boy from the Civil War movie that no one remembers.
Yeah.
Bum 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 bum. Yeah, the little drummer boy. That's what I'm gonna call him from now on. I think that's a good nickname, little drummer boy. Do you agree?
He does.
All right, let it be said, let it be known, let it be heard. Jack Dorsey, nickname on this show, is now Little Drummer Boy. With a little drum. Better than Baba Gadinsky. Baba Lewinsky. Man, we got to talk more about him. Remember what I said? We let other people talk about it.
Well, now we need to come back.
It may be time. You're listening to Hometown Heartbeat. Boomer and the Beard. We'll be right back. Baba Ganoush.
You're listening to Hometown Heartbeat. This is News Talk 770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN. News starts now.
French anti-terrorism prosecutors are investigating a knife attack at a church in the Mediterranean city of Nice. At least 3 people were killed, several others injured. There is 1 person under arrest. Hurricane Zeta has been downgraded now to a tropical storm as it moves further inland. ABC's Jim Ryan with more on the hard-hit New Orleans took last night.
The Big Easy managed to dodge the worst that Hurricanes Laura, Marco, Beta, and Delta had to offer, but her luck finally ran out.
After 6 near misses, the city of New Orleans was impacted.
New Orleans Mayor LaToya Cantrell watched her city take a direct hit from Zeta.
Classified as a Category 2 hurricane. Thankfully, it came through very fast as predicted.
The storm has claimed at least 2 lives, 1 in Louisiana and 1 in Mississippi. Jim Ryan, ABC News.
Nearly 2 million customers are also without power. Both President Trump and Joe Biden will be campaigning in the state of Florida today. One will be in Tampa, the other in Broward County. Sherry Preston, ABC News.
If your computer stopped working, your business will grind to a standstill. This is Zach Walker, your big, beautiful bearded host. For my friends over at Simple Helix, the cost of a full-time IT department is really just unreasonable. Call Simple Helix today at 256-975-4758. They never take a vacation and cost far less than a full-time employee or staff. This new normal we live in has us working from home and remoting in all the time, so 24-hour support is more important than ever. Reliable and safe access for you and your employees doesn't get more simple than Simple Helix. 256-975-4758. That's 975-4758. Tell them the Beard sent you.
Karen's a quilter.
Karen's Quality Quilts. Quality custom quilts quickly.
How's the quilting business, Karen?
Kind of quiet. My quest to quadruple my quilting sales has created a quagmire.
Can I be candid, Karen?
Okay.
You need a website that can encompass the quality of your quilts.
I know quilts, but I know no computers. They're confusing.
But there are people who know coding like you know quilting.
Who's that?
I'm glad you asked. Web Underdog creates websites that don't just catch the eye, they catch customers. And they're as user-friendly for you as they are for your clients. We build high-quality, clean, well-coded, custom designs for organizations of all sizes that are affordable, professional, and specially made for your brand and visitors. Outside of responsive web design, Web Underdog also offers search engine optimization, website management, and so much more. Give your business the professional touch and contact Web Underdog for a free web design quote. Call 256-998-0667. That's 998-0667 and online at webunderdog.com. Web Underdog, your local web design and SEO agency.
News Talk 770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN.
Welcome back to Hometown Heartbeat, Boomer and the Beard. I am Zach Walker, your big, bold, beautiful bearded host. Checking in this morning, we've got the team on the field. We've got Boomer, we've got Sandee Lou, producer Connor. Everyone's here. Everyone is doing their thing, and we're watching the politicized ESPN talk about how Justin Turner shouldn't have celebrated with his team after winning a World Series because he possibly had COVID.
Kissed his wife, or girlfriend, too.
No! You mean someone in his same household?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's big news. Glad that glad we had a chance to talk about that.
Well, they said they have quarantined both teams, so they are not allowed to leave Texas yet.
Oh, Lord.
that they've quarantined them and kept them all there and going to make them wait a little while before they go back home.
Wouldn't that suck?
So stupid.
At what point do you just walk out?
I actually like the fact that he did that. His team won the World Series. They bench him. And then the Major League Baseball officials like, oh, no, you can't go out. And he's like, I just won the World Series. It's going to be one moment I may not ever get the rest of my life. I'm sorry.
Although there's an asterisk, next to the World Series here.
Yeah.
There is an asterisk, but what can you do? Okay, so we've got some news out here. First of all, Black Lives Matter protesters chanting, "Every city, every town, burn the precincts to the ground." After finding a van full of explosives in Philadelphia.
I'm not going to Philly for a long time.
Peaceful protesters, bro. Peaceful protesters. An investigation is underway in Philadelphia overnight after police found explosives and other suspicious cargo overnight on Logan Circle. Propane tanks, torches, and dynamite inside the van. Bomb squad is investigating. Burn the precincts. Every city, every town. Burn the precincts to the ground. Peaceful protesters, mind you. You remember a minute ago when I said, I don't think you're stupid. I'm not a liberal. I don't think you're stupid. And I got nothing from my wonderful co-hosteries here. This is what I was talking about, though. The liberal media would have you believe these are peaceful protesters. What's going on with Sandee? Sandee can't hear us? Wait, nothing changed.
Wait. We got disconnected somehow.
Can you hear us now, Sandee? Can you hear us now, Sandee? Okay, the echo is back. The echo is back in our ears. So, there it is.
Is that better?
Perfect. Yes, much better.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know
what
either.
happened.
It was like all of a sudden.
You started talking about bad stuff, and they shut us down.
Thank you, Obama. That was Hillary Clinton, by the way, that shut us down there. I'm going to get my phone will blow up with text here shortly. Hey, man, we can't hear you. Yeah, we're aware. Thank you.
Yeah.
But see, this is the beauty of technology. I saw you giving me the signal of Holy Maria Consuelos.
Like I was over here,
I thought she was like either really, really mad at the people of Philadelphia, or she was, she couldn't hear me.
She almost looked like she was doing the walk like an Egyptian thing.
Walk like an Egyptian.
I was like, that would have been a backwards walk.
Yeah,
I would have been confused.
But how long were we down for?
It was probably about 15, 20 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Like
so
it was
not too bad. Just borderline.
It wasn't bad, but it felt like forever. Like I was like,
dead air
and
on
I
the radio
hadn't
is the
touched.
worst.
Yeah, and I hadn't touched anything, and I was like, what the heck? Like I don't even know what just happened here, and the computer's going a little crazy over here, so don't know where today is going.
The ghost.
Yeah. You got Dale's number?
No.
Okay, I'll send it to you in case you need to reach out. That's your point of contact. So, what I tell you, I don't hear you anymore. You're back. Like,
there you go.
Thank you for that. But no, so we were before we had this mysterious disappearance on the radio, that was obviously orchestrated by the cabal and Hillary Clinton.
Exactly.
Philadelphia police discovered a van loaded with explosives and suspicious equipment, and the left would have you believe these are peaceful protesters because obviously you're stupid.
Were they real bombs? You sure?
Yeah, that's right. No, they were. Was it a real? I watched a show last night called Northwood's Law. Have you ever heard of it?
I have not.
So it's game wardens, okay, which I love conservation and those guys they're the most powerful law enforcement agents in the state. They have jurisdiction across the entire state. They can walk in your house whenever they want to. If they can just open your door without a warrant, walk in your house. They're unbelievable power that they have. And they're great. They're great for the state. They're great for hunters. If you're a hunter and you don't like conservation, it's probably because you break the freaking rules. So I love DNR and conservation officers. And so they had this thing where this young lady was hiking up, and these are in Maine or somewhere in the Northeast, and she was hiking. She saw a finger It looked like a severed human finger. She took a picture of it. She brought it back down. She had notified law enforcement. They took this long hike all the way up there. Turns out it was a fake finger. Okay? It was a Halloween prop.
Oh, my.
It was very, 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 very real.
Kind of like a skull.
Like the picture. Yeah, except for that was real. But, but like the picture was very good. And very similarly, like, you're being led to believe, even though it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, walks like a duck, that it's not a duck. All this lack of law and order, all this restlessness and lawlessness, this is all Donald Trump's fault. The bombs in Pennsylvania, that was obviously because Trump's a bigot. It's got nothing to do with the fact that we, the left, are whipping up people into a frenzy because law and order. And what I don't think they understand, and where I think they've miscalculated, where they've overcooked their grits a bit, all this is doing is driving a voting bloc who is terrified right now to the one man who stood up and say, I'll put an end to this crap, watch me. They won't say it publicly because they'll get crucified for it. There's a story out there today, Cardi B, this irrelevant rapper that no one cares about. No one that I care about cares about. How about that? But she's the one that wrote the WAP, real women empowering song. Yeah, the WAP.
Classy.
Yeah, it's a very sexualized dance. I think. I don't know. About the WAP. Whatever. If someone knows what the WAP is, call us. 1-866-494.
Oh, I know, but I don't think we want them to tell us.
Okay, scratch that. I don't even know what the WAP is. I've just Connor, do you know the WAP? You've got a smirk on your face.
Yeah, because I know what it is.
Yeah,
okay.
It's white A, and then you can fill in the last.
Oh.
No. It's a different W word.
Oh.
It's a synonym for damp.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Snap.
Right. Wet A.
Okay. I feel bad. I feel bad I brought that up.
But just think. But here that
let
says
me back
a lot
that up.
about
But Cardi B, this synonym for moist, a something rapper, came out talking about she ran into some Trump supporters and they were terrifying. There's a block of people out there that probably traditionally would be a Biden supporter. One, if he had his mental faculties, didn't wear a diaper, and knew where he was 80% of the time, it'd be a little easier. But they're terrified about the fact that, I mean, look, Donald Trump, you don't have to like it, you don't have to say anything publicly about it, but that son of a gun will throw some federal agents in unmarked vans, bring it into Portland, and rip your tail off the street. Because that's law and order. You break the law, you're going to be subject to order. And I think next Tuesday we're going to see a very different turnout than what all of you are thinking. I really do. I think people are scared. I think there's a whole bunch of people who are afraid of being thrown in a category, thrown in a camp, just for the all loving left they want everyone to think what they want. It's all love. Love is love. We love everybody except for you and you and you. And we love women except for Amy Coney Barrett. And we love black people except for black conservatives. And need I say any more? Like, are you that stupid? If you are, go find a different radio show. I don't want you listening to this one. You're going to bring down the IQ of the show. Because everyone else that listens to this show has common sense. They have common sense. They have decency, I hope. If you don't, if you are a racist prick, you should go somewhere else too.
Wow.
It's true.
Well,
it's true.
I mean, it is true, but...
Well, cull your nuts. Well, I say it all the time. I'm culling. I'm culling. I'm going to live I am going to be consistent. You're never going to catch me in an inconsistent spot on this show, ever.
Oh, absolutely.
So this is the process of culling. If you're racist, go somewhere else. If you think that these people are peaceful, go somewhere else because you're stupid. I mean, it's just that simple. It's just that simple. You cannot say that packing a van full of explosives and chanting every city, every town, burn the precinct to the ground is, by the way, by a BLM leader, you cannot claim that is peaceful. You just can't.
Not at all.
You can't do it.
That is very true.
You just can't do it. And so I don't understand what else I've got to do or say or what. I mean, I guess I am a prick. I don't know. I don't.
And how do those people get to the front of the line? You know,
well,
like
they're the loudest.
Like Cardi
they're
B,
the loudest, dude.
Cardi B interviewed Joe Biden. There's an interview.
Huh?
Yeah, oh no, absolutely.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Find that, Connor, now. Yep. Cardi B interviews Joe Biden.
Yes. They had an interview.
Dumb and Dumber.
And I'm thinking, how does that happen? How does that person that does the WAP?
Well, she does. She is the WAP.
Right. To get to Joe Biden.
Joe Biden is. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Dan from Madison on line 3. Bring it in here, buddy.
You know, when you mentioned in your statement just about a minute ago about being loved and love and everything, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's what God wants us to do. And that's who I am, and that's what people I surround myself with, the people that love each other. And you know what? We're also law-abiding citizens, that we believe in the rule of law, and we also believe in the fact that we help our fellow men. There's nothing wrong with a conservative. We're not bad people, okay? But when you break laws, when you treat other people unfairly, there's the problem, okay? So let's figure this out, okay? It's not that difficult. And you know something? If we do win this election, all right, the other side, why don't you just try to understand and maybe get involved a little bit, and maybe you might say, you know what, this conservative thing is not so bad.
Well, I think that's already happening. Thank you for the call, Dan. One of our many male carriers who is loves this show and is obviously a genius with a ton of common sense. So, thank you, Dan. I think that's already happening, buddy. I think a lot of people are saying, "No, wait a minute." I mean, look at it. 50 Cent said, "I don't want to be 20 Cent," which was hilarious. Probably the best statement of ever when it comes to the Biden tax plan. But let's go to a break. When we come back, we've got racism lives here signs being planted all over the country. Is it the second coming of the KKK, or is it liberals being stupid? You'll find out now.
You're listening to Hometown Heartbeat.
You go as hard as you can. And then a little harder.
Come on. And it was like I stepped funny, you know? Mm-hmm. And I could barely walk on.
Okay, let's take a look.
At Lang Chiropractic, we'll help your sports performance and your overall health by improving your range of motion, flexibility, relieving inflammation, and so much more. Focusing to improve your health and wellness in all areas of your life. Whether you're having trouble with back pain, neck pain, or just want to start feeling better when you wake up in the morning, Dr. David Lang is focused on a whole person approach, finding those underlying causes and creating a personalized plan for your individual needs. Schedule your visit by calling 256-444-1600. That's 444-1600. At Lang Chiropractic on Highway 72 East in Athens in the Publix Shopping Center. Visit us online at langchiropracticcenter.com. Lang Chiropractic, we've got your back. Come see us today.
You don't need a diet. That's work. You don't need a stylist. They're overrated. And you don't need to hang out with older or fatter people just to seem better in comparison either. All you need are these masters of video production. They'll make you look good.
Make your videos look good with Cotton Row Productions, the official live stream provider of Hometown Heartbeat and The Dale Jackson Show. We can handle events, church live streams, and your digital advertising. Call Cotton Row Productions today, 256-289-7355. That's 289-7355.
What's better than pizza? That's right, nothing. Well, maybe except for the many ways you can eat it. I like thinner crust. Oh, and with a side of ranch. Mm-hmm.
I'll take mine with a pretty crazy assortment of toppings. Thousands. With a side of wings. Hot ones.
Pizza.
It's a beautiful thing and found all over the world. But for your slice of the pie here locally, you want to try Donato's Pizza in Madison. Enjoy our famous pizzas loaded with edge-to-edge toppings, 100 slices of pepperoni, the family recipe sausage, fresh hand-cut veggies, and premium cheeses like our aged smoked provolone. You'll notice the Donato's difference. But why stop there? We also offer subs, calzones, wings, and desserts. Don't keep eating those same old leftovers. Make tonight a Donato's night with Donato's Pizza on Madison Boulevard in Madison. Call 256-772-6789. That's 772-6789. And online at Donatos.com. Donato's Pizza, where every piece is important.
Where is your haircut gone? We know you don't get out as much. You don't drive by your regular Sport Clips and pop in for that MVP haircut experience that is so much more than a haircut. But isn't it worth getting out for? For that legendary hot steam towel for your face, massaging shampoo that makes you melt into your seat. Oh man, you remember that, right? We found your haircut. It's right where you left it. Sport Clips. It's good to be a guy.
News Talk 770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN.
Welcome back to Hometown Heartbeat with Boomer and the Beard. I am Zach Walker, your big, bold, beautiful bearded host. Checking in this morning, Boomer, producer Connor, Sandee who are master controls over at the station. And we're not going to be able to play the interview, the Cardi B Joe Biden interview, as you might imagine. She has one of the filthiest mouths on the face of the planet. But so the former vice president refers to himself. I'm just going to highlight this for you. The former vice president refers to himself as Joey B. And the comments on this are absolutely precious. I've got to be careful, but America has fallen. The candidate for president on the Democratic side of the United States of America sits down to discuss politics with a stripper.
You think one time during the interview he was like, "No, which one are you, salt or pepper?"
Okay. The comments. A socialist walks into a bar and yells, "Hey, everyone, drinks are on me. Who's paying?" The left is deluded. Not even funny anymore. One says, "I hate Donald Trump with a passion, but after watching this travesty, I'm voting for him. What a slap to the face of Americans." One of the main things they talked about in this interview was health care and Medicare and college. And we've been needing to have free health care for a minute now. We've been needing to have I'm trying to quote it as best I can. We done been needing to have free health care for a minute. Yo. I added that last part. I guess that's why people think I'm white supremacist. And so his statement was, anyone who makes under $125,000, if I'm elected president, will have 4 free years of college education. Believe that.
That's your Joe Biden voice?
No. No, I don't have a Joe Biden voice. I was just giving you a different voice. I wanted to make sure you understood that was just a different voice. No, I'm not claiming to impersonate Joe. I should work on that, though.
Yeah, you need to work on it.
If I'm elected, no, I don't have to try to get the meter. I'm gonna try to. I'll figure it out.
You know the thing.
Yeah, yours is terrible too, so it's okay. But anything under $125,000, so free education, free healthcare,
and that's every person,
everybody.
Family.
Everybody.
So that's household income.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, household income. $125,000.
That's a lot of people that would get free. That's pretty much everybody that probably would go to college.
Yeah.
Because I think if you make more than that, you probably got parents that will just hire you as their CEO or CFO just for
that's
family,
probably a
right?
reach, but that's probably a reach. But yeah, I mean that is a lot of money. Who's going to pay for that? Who's going to pay for that?
Will that work at Alabama if they've been very easily getting $30,000 a semester for however so long. You think
Well,
we'll go back?
oh
and
no!
go,
Here's what's going to happen: the University of Alabama is not going to stop collecting $30,000 a semester, but it's got to come from somewhere. Who writes that check?
Saban.
Football Jesus. That's who writes
He
the
saved
check.
the day.
That's who. I just don't understand. I mean, am I crazy?
But what's crazy? The person saying it or the person that goes, "That's amazing. I'm voting for him."
Well, that's the idiot. You're the idiot. If you think that's possible, you're the idiot. How is free? Hey, let me tell you how. Okay. Let me just break this down for you as simply as I know how. Connor, if you hear any fallacy in my argument here, please feel free to step in. The only way for free healthcare and free education is to gather more revenue from the people somewhere else, because the money has to come from somewhere. So far, so good?
Yeah.
Okay, so far, so good. Where would that additional money come from? Is it going to be A, taxes, B, taxes, C, taxes, or D, more taxes? Connor, answer, please.
Can I use a lifeline?
Yeah, phone a friend. It's going to be freaking taxes. That's where. Go look at Joe Biden's tax plan. Go look at his tax plan. Or just read 50 Cent's version. I don't want to be 20 Cent.
Yeah.
Like 60-something% of my money's going to guess what? Your free education. My wife and I are saving for our son's education. What are you doing? It's not the government's responsibility to pay for my son's college. It's my responsibility. I chose to have a kid. I choose to be responsible for him, which is why I won't terminate a late-term pregnancy, which is why I don't believe in any of this. I have a responsibility to my son, to my family, to this country, to be a citizen that brings to the country as much as the country gives to me. I mean, I believe that. Obviously gets me fired up. You could tell I believe.
So here's the thing. We have become a society that feels like we are due so much. And
give me.
Exactly. And I really it just it gnaws at me whenever I hear people say, "Oh yeah, we need to have free education. We need to have all of this. We need to have all of that." No, we don't need to have any of that. We can earn it. And we can fight for it, and we can try our best to do what we need to do to get there, but don't depend on other people. That's why we have gotten into such a state as, well, I'm offended because you say that you love Christ. Well, I'm offended because, you like the color red.
What offends me, Sandee?
Tell me.
Stupid people.
Exactly.
I'm offended. I'm triggered by dumb people.
It's like watching a silent film.
I know. I'm just like, what's happening right now? I'm looking at the phones and I'm
giving Zach some bed music to talk.
Oh.
Go on your rant. Go for it.
I just can't stand stupid people. That's all there is to it. Stupid people offend me. I'm sorry. You should have brought that. You should have started playing that when I was right in the middle of it.
Well, you were turned down after I couldn't do it.
Well, yeah. Well, that wouldn't, golly. I'm worked up. My doctor said, be careful. My heart's, it's in good shape. I'm allowed to get crazy. But I just don't. I mean, someone help me. Look, if you believe that free healthcare and free education is a real option without increasing taxes to the point of bankruptcy for most Americans, call 1-866-494-9866. I'm going to tell you you're stupid, and I'm sorry for that. I'm going to hurt your feelings, but I don't see any other way around it. Someone tell me how it's possible. I just want to know how it's logistically. Connor, you're the smartest guy in this room. What other way? Is there any way to give free health care and free college without finding that money somewhere else?
It's either taxes or it's the most radical reorganization of the government's priorities since FDR.
Yeah, which is, you know what that's going to mean, right? That's going to take money away from politicians and give it to people. You think that's going to happen? You're a smart person.
Probably not.
Okay. So, and that's where idealism dies. Conversations like this are where I see a little bit of the life in Connor's eyes die out and go, he grows up 6 months every time we have one of these conversations, because Connor's not yet voted in an election. He's 17 years old. For those of you that are just joining the show, yeah, that's right. We've got the smartest 17-year-old kid in the history of mankind right here on this show.
Yes, we do.
But this is where the idealism, like when Connor first came to us, a year and a half ago, I guess?
No, actually, I don't think we've even known each other for a year.
Wow, it's unbelievable. So
What?
a year ago, let's just call it a year to just round it up. There was an idealism in his understanding of the way the world turned that it gave me hope, and then it died because idealism goes practice. Realism is the only thing that exists. Unfortunately, there's no other way around it. You're listening to Hometown Heartbeat. Boomer and the Beard will be right back.
WVNN Athens, WVNN FM Trinity, a Cumulus station. It's 6 o'clock. News starts now.
From ABC News, I'm Sherry Preston. Nearly 2 million customers are without power in several states as now Tropical Storm Zeta moves from southeast Louisiana up through the Ohio Valley and into the Northeast. ABC's Elwin Lopez is in New Orleans.
Fast-moving Zeta making landfall, slamming into the Gulf Coast as a Category 2 storm. The strongest one to hit the continental U.S. this late in the hurricane season in more than a century, packing 110-mile-per-hour winds. Hundreds of thousands are left without power in Mississippi and Louisiana. The damaging winds and rain now racing inland, threatening states all the way across the Carolinas and into parts of the Northeast. Elwin Lopez, ABC News, New Orleans.
3 people are dead in an apparent terrorist attack in the south of France. It happened inside a church in the Mediterranean city of Nice. A suspect has been taken into custody. France and Germany imposing new lockdowns and restrictions to try to slow the spread of COVID-19. ABC's James Longman is in Brussels.
Like many parts of the rest of the world, at the end of the summer, infection rates were down. Countries very keen to get their economies back on track. But this virus came back with a vengeance, and every country in Europe is now saying the second wave is much worse than the first. On the train over to Belgium, I was reading the stats here. Belgium currently has a 21% infection rate. And shockingly, in Liège, which is about an hour away from where I am now, it is at 41%.
The FBI warning this nation's hospitals of a major ransomware attack.
The cyber attacks lock up computers, which can only be unlocked with software keys provided once targets pay up. At least 4 U.S. hospitals already hobbled this month. Hundreds more could be impacted.
ABC's Dave Packer. It's believed a Russian-speaking gang whose motive is money, not the pandemic, is responsible. Both President Trump and Vice President Biden will be campaigning in Florida today with just 5 days to go before the election. You're listening to ABC News.
Balance of Nature's fruits and vegetables in a capsule, changing the world one life at a time.
I've always been sick my whole life. You know, if the cold's going around, I got it. If the flu's going around, I got it. Since I've been on the product, it's been like 5-6 years. I haven't been sick, period. I don't get colds. I don't get the flu. If I start to feel something coming on, I just start taking a few more each day, and then, and then it goes away, and then that's that. I tell everybody about it. I could do one of your commercials. Yeah, it's an amazing product.
Get a wide variety of all your daily recommended servings of whole fruits and vegetables without having to leave your home. Right now, Balance of Nature is offering free shipping and 35% off on any new preferred order. Call 800-2468-751. That's 800-2468-751. Or by going to balanceofnature.com and make sure to receive this special radio offer by using discount code FRUITS.
No two of us are exactly alike. That's why you need a financial advisor with the freedom to focus on the details that make your life your own. Your family, the challenges you face, the dreams that inspire you. Whatever your goals, you need an advisor that can create a plan uniquely tailored to you. That's life well planned. To learn more, call Raymond James Financial Advisor Dustin Haraway, 256-705-0300. Located in downtown Huntsville. Raymond James Financial Services, Inc. Member FIRNA SIPC.
Thank you all for your support. This has been a great example of how we can come together. And to show our thanks, we provided these commemorative t-shirts for everyone.
Everyone? What? I only ordered enough for staff.
Are you kidding me?
How's it look?
Houston, we have a problem.
Aardvark Tees is the source for the t-shirts that you really want, specializing in local custom printing for businesses, civic groups, clubs, and churches, providing the right t-shirts and the right graphics in all sizes from youth to 5XL. Brand your group in style with t-shirts from Aardvark Tees. We also do custom printing for youth groups, school clubs, corporate team building, and more. T-shirts are even great for family reunions. For high-quality prints and a variety of styles, call or message Aardvark Tees for your printing needs today. Call 256-732-4743. That's 732-4743. Or visit them online at aardvarktees.com. Aardvark Tees, the t-shirts you want for all your needs.
This is Mike 4 years ago. This is Mike having the same conversation with Debbie just last month. And today, he's at it again.
What's that, Mike?
I said our house is still underwater.
How do you know? Have you had it appraised lately?
Oh, well, no.
Has the coronavirus made your life less financially stable? Are you worried about your next mortgage payment? Reed's Family REI is a family-based real estate investing company ready to buy your house for cash in any area or condition and close in 2 weeks. You don't have to fix it up. There's no agent fees, and we handle the closing costs. Selling a home can be very stressful, and Wyatt Reed and his team at Reed's Family REI will put together the best possible offer for your specific needs. Sell your home fast with Reed's Family REI. 931-292-2875. That's 931-292-2875. And online at reedsfamilyrei.org. Reed's Family REI. Creative real estate experts for all your buying or selling needs.
News Talk 770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN.
Welcome back to Hometown Heartbeat, Boomer and the Beard. I am Zach Walker, your big, old, beautiful bearded host. We want to hear from you this morning. 866-494-9866. The formidable Sandee Lou, who on the phones, watching them like a hawk, ready to talk to you and get you screened up to join us here on your favorite, the best, the smartest show in morning radio, Hometown Heartbeat, Boomer and the Beard. Let's go to line 5. We've got Hugh queued up. Oh
no.
Well,
where are Hugh?
I told him that we were at the top of a break and
call back.
He would have
Hugh,
to just hang
where are
tight.
Hugh? That's a funny one. That's a good dad joke. I'll give
Hugh.
Hugh, party.
Hugh, we want Hugh to call back.
Sorry, Hugh, buddy. Sorry, Hugh. That's a name that it doesn't fit in the sentences very well because it's so easily confused with you.
While we're waiting on Hugh, I was scrolling the internet.
Oh, that's
and
you figured out how to do that.
Yes, but I've got 3 clickbaits that I'm not going to click into the story, but I think are very interesting. Did you know type kind of things?
Okay. None of them have to do with the WAP, do they?
No.
Okay.
First one: Americans throw out 3.5 billion wire clothes hangers every year.
Good. Good riddance.
Right?
Oh,
exactly.
Wait a minute.
Hot button.
Hot button for I hear that I hear you saying that wire coat hanger lives don't matter.
Yeah, plastic hangers all day, every day.
Why?
Absolutely.
That's the Green New Deal would disagree.
I don't really have a reason for it. I just
Wasteful. Trees.
They're just more durable
Trees.
and they're less pointy. I don't know.
Pointy. You got really fired up about that.
I just said I don't like wire hangers.
It felt pretty fired up.
He came
in hot.
Okay, I'll try to keep
No.
my reaction.
I love it. 3.5 million wire. Good riddance. Get out of here. Get gone. I'd like to know what. Okay.
So there's some other ones though too. So you can kind of pick which ones we want to go with. 'Cause I think
Okay.
there's some good ones. 30 million Facebook accounts belong to dead people.
I would believe it.
Wait,
Absolutely,
how many?
I would believe it.
30 million.
Yep.
Because nobody knows your password, I guess, so it doesn't deactivate until you die.
Right.
I bet they vote. Nothing on that? I get nothing on that? That's the second great joke of the day that I've gotten nothing on.
You got a little smirk from me.
A smirk? Sandee, your job is to laugh.
Is that better?
Yes. Thank you. 30 million dead people are going to vote. That was funny. All right, what's the next one?
And the last one here, 38% of people 38% of people with straight teeth are perceived smart.
Well.
Okay. Let's dive into that one for a second. I think that one got me. All right, pull that one up. Pull that one up.
No, it's just a topic. It's just for us to discuss ourselves. That's a true
fact. No, there's got to be all right.
Good wow. Connor.
So how do headlines like that make it into let me tell you how. Someone did a study, right? There's a study, because there's a study for everything. So
absolutely.
How does that study go? Come here, sir. Let me ask you a question. You see this snaggletooth fella? You think he's smart? Nope. What about the straight-tooth fella? You think he's smart? Yep. Great. Thank you. Like, how does that stuff?
Yeah.
The study that I found on this was sponsored by the American Association of Orthodontics, who may have a slight conflict of interest.
Wow.
Wow. There you go.
That sounds like a liberal poll.
There you go.
87% of those polled are dedicated to Biden and have donated more than $1 million to his re-election campaign and his diaper fund. Are you?
Yeah.
That's called Sales 101, folks.
I was about to say, that would be like me going out and doing like a poll of like 5 people that we've done fashion color on and be like, everybody looks happier in pink hair.
47% of people with pink hair are perceived to be smart.
And good radio hosts.
And great at the radio.
And great radio with a great laugh. Yes. I like that, Connor. Thank you.
I wish I had the little...
if you had straight teeth, I'd perceive you as smart. No, I'm kidding.
You think that's a conversation where somebody says something and it's really dumb and they go, but
I have straight teeth.
Yeah, he has straight teeth. I thought he would have been better than that.
Wow,
Yeah.
I thought he would have been smart. His teeth were straight. Like...
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Is this...
Those are the people that go, where do you get your political leaning from? Cardi B.
Yeah, I was listening to this hard-hitting interview with Joe Biden. Oh, yeah, who hosted it? That would be the singer of WAP. The WAP star herself.
Can we just stop referring to that song title, please?
Yeah, I probably should. I didn't know what it meant, and now
Yeah.
that I do, it's like I can't stop saying it.
It's
but even though I don't
disturbing.
care about, like, because I'm sorry, I'm trying really hard here. There's a topic I've really been wanting to talk about for a long time on this show that's semi-related to that topic that Connor and I have we've talked about it off the air, and I've not figured out a way to bring it up. I think I'm going to try it today in the next segment. But that is the website that exists for individuals to exhibition.
Oh, I saw the
eyeballs. I think we talked about it on the air once.
Nope, I have not brought it up yet because I didn't know a way to do it. So
YouTube?
Yes, sort of. We're not going to say it by name because I don't want anyone that doesn't know about it to be able to go. I don't want to be a stumbling block for people, but I do want to talk about the concept and kind of what it is and how it's grown. I mean, I think the pandemic had a ton to do with the explosion of this particular concept. I'm incredibly nervous.
Gosh.
I'm incredibly nervous about this because I don't really know a good way to. But it's got. I think I got to talk about it.
Then why bring it up if you're extremely nervous? Like, I'm over here sweating now.
Well, turn the air conditioner
Like,
on.
I am really scared.
You're gonna be all right.
Oh.
Just hang with me.
My
Let's go to a
goodness.
break. Let's go to an early break. When we come back, we're going to talk about this topic that has Sandee sweating and scared.
Yeah.
Hang
Very.
tight. It's going to be a bit of a ride. You're listening to Hometown Heartbeat, Boomer in the Beard. When we come back, we're going to talk about a topic that's been on my mind for a month that I've not come up with a way to talk about appropriately, and we're going to try it right now. You're listening to Hometown Heartbeat, Boomer in the Beard. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Hometown Heartbeat.
Though the world is full of wonders to amaze you as you roam, some of life's greatest treasures are found very close to home.
Find your own treasures at Highway 31 Flea Market. We have it all. Lots of furniture, both painted and project pieces, along with chairs, tables, televisions, books, and so much more. Our prices are unbeatable with products you'll love. Maybe you're looking for a bed frame or maybe some tools. You'll find a great selection right here at Highway 31 Flea Market. We also have all kinds of collectibles and antiques. Want even more deals? You can jump on board with our week-long online auctions, beginning every Tuesday at 7 p.m. It's simple. You can join the auction at fleamarket.highbid.com. That's fleamarket.hibid.com. And be sure to visit us Monday through Saturday from 9 till 5 at Highway 31 Flea Market on Highway 31 South in Athens. What will you find when you shop Highway 31 Flea Market?
As you know, our friend Mike Lindell has a passion to help everyone get the best sleep of their life. He didn't stop at the MyPillow. Let me tell you something. I just got my Giza Dream bed sheets, and they are unbelievable. Mike found this cotton called Giza cotton. It's incredibly soft, super breathable, extremely durable, 60-day money back. That same money back guarantee, that same 10-year warranty that you have on that MyPillow you love so much. The first night you sleep on the Giza sheets, you will never want anything else. Let me tell you something. My son, he's 4. He knows the difference. He knows the difference. He said, Daddy, where are those soft sheets that Mr. Mikey sent me? I said, don't worry, kid, I got you. Pulled them out of the dryer, put them on there. Listen, you right now have a special offer. You will receive 2 for one low price and free shipping on the Giza Dream Sheets if you call 1-800-889-7318 or go to mypillow.com/radio specials. Use the promo code BEARD. Again, mypillow.com, radio specials, promo code BEARD.
What's better than pizza? That's right, nothing. Well, maybe except for the many ways you can eat it.
I like thinner crust. Oh, and with a side of ranch.
I'll take mine with a pretty crazy assortment of toppings. Thousands. With a side of wings. Hot ones.
Pizza. It's a beautiful thing and found all over the world. But for your slice of the pie here locally, you want to try Donato's Pizza in Madison. Enjoy our famous pizzas loaded with edge-to-edge toppings, 100 slices of pepperoni, the family recipe sausage, fresh hand-cut veggies, and premium cheeses like our aged smoked provolone. You'll notice the Donato's difference. But why stop there? We also offer subs, calzones, wings, and desserts. Don't keep eating those same old leftovers. Make tonight a Donato's night with Donato's Pizza on Madison Boulevard in Madison. Call 256-772-6789. That's 772-6789. And online at Donatos.com. Donato's Pizza, where every piece is important.
News Talk 770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN.
Welcome back to Hometown. Boomer and Beard. We are entering into dangerous waters. There's a website. This website was created not for the purpose that it is now being used. It was created for artists and celebrities and people, influencers, to sell preferred access to their personal life for a subscription, right? And so you could get an in-depth or more or less a backstage pass to the life of artists and musicians and influencers and things like that for a small fee on a monthly basis that allowed artists to make additional money, okay? So that was its original intent. It appeared. Now, that being said, what it's turned into,
like 24-hour access.
No, like you could get VIP content. You could get like personalized videos. It's like a Cameo, but like a little more in depth.
Okay. Like scheduled. Hey, today we're going to go go back and warm ups or
right or whatever, you know, from their house or meet their dog or whatever. And what it's turned into now is be careful, Zach. Be very careful. Anybody who desires to have their own adult entertainment website or show or whatever is now using this website to sell access to sell their body, literally.
Ugh.
And it has become this worldwide phenomenon. In fact, a young lady from the state of Alabama was recently interviewed in a national publication where she admitted to making $750,000 in the last 8 months.
Oh my goodness.
And what's happening is young ladies from all over the country or the world are seeing an opportunity to solicit and sell the deepest, darkest, not secrets, but the personal spaces of their life to complete and total strangers for as little as $5, $6, $7 a month.
That is terrifying. I'm a mom of 3 girls, and that's just terrifying. Like,
here's the thing. I love the business model. I really do. Taking somebody that you want access to and then giving them a platform to monetize their life further, especially in a world where artists and musicians it's been increasingly difficult for them to make money with streaming services and such. Obviously, they're all having to get out on the road. With the rise of COVID, it was a great opportunity. But with the rise of COVID, what we've seen is a bunch of wannabe porn stars. And you cannot spend one day. I can't believe you guys haven't seen it. If you're on Instagram or Facebook, there's no world where you're not friends with somebody who is on this website. I refuse to say the name of the website because I don't want to push anybody towards.
Well, you know, everybody's going to go Google it now.
Well, no, but that's
hard to Google
fine.
what he said so far.
I've been pretty nondescript about it. I mean, I'm not. If people are going to go Google this, they're going to find stuff anyways. I mean, if that's their intention, that's their intention. But I'm not going to give people a handout to go right there to it. It's just an unbelievable phenomenon that I have wanted to talk about because it's disturbing, it's disgusting, it's disastrous.
But what would be such a good idea? That's what.
Oh, it's a beautiful idea. Executed in the right way, it would be gigantic.
I think it'd be better than like the GoFundMe because like I see GoFundMe where they're trying to help you, and I don't want give that. But if it was like, hey, I'm doing this little podcast every day, I'm going to give an update on my family. Would you be willing to give me $5 a month? And they'd be like, yeah, I may do that.
Yeah. Now it's never mind. Yeah. Well, we've got Sparky on line 1. Let's see what Sparky has to say. Sparky, don't you dare say the name of it if you know it.
I think you might have heard me say before, there's quite a bit of discussion among psychiatrists, counselors, psychologists in the last several years with the rise of internet access to this kind of stuff and all manners of pornography, and then the illusions that one creates when becoming larger than life on social media. We're raising a generation of young men who don't know how to be in a relationship, and they don't know how to relate to actual women. And when they do encounter and endeavor to have a relationship or have sex with potential partners, they're clumsy, awkward, overly aggressive because they don't have any people skills. They spend too much time behind the screen and behind the keyboard engaging in fantasies, and when they meet real people, they don't know how to relate. And that speaks to us as parents, I think, and churchgoers and community members on how to try and identify that.
A Christian perspective. Thank you, Sparky, for the call. You scared me a little bit there, but let's talk about it from the perspective of Christ followers. I entered into unhealthy and unbiblical relationships in my young life. I made mistakes and I try to counsel young men. I'm a baseball coach. I love coaching young men and influencing their lives. And I try to tell them on a regular basis, guys, you do not understand the decisions you make at 16, 17, 18 years old will affect your married life at 28, 29, 30 years old. The relationship you have with your wife will be influenced by the decisions you make at 16, 17, 18. I know it's hard for you to believe, but it's the truth. My wife and I deal with my decisions on a daily basis. Just last week or the week before last, I had a young man that I coached in high school. He is now about to graduate college. And he called me and he said, Zach, our coach, I just want you to know that I didn't listen to you, but I was spending time with this woman who's going to be my wife. And my decisions as a young kid hurt her feelings. And it just broke my heart that I had made decisions that, folks, you don't understand. Young people that are listening, please listen to me. The decisions you make regarding your body and the intimacy and the different things involved in that will affect your life forever. There's no decision you'll make that will be excluded from the rest of your life. Won't happen. And so, I think a healthy way to end that conversation is simply this. You're worth more than that.
Absolutely.
There is a God who loves you more than that, who values you more than that. There's your people, your parents, strangers that love you more than that. And so don't do it. Don't participate in it. Stay away from it. It's a disturbing trend. It's a disturbing concept, and it's another perversion of a great idea.
Well, and from the Christian perspective, if you're needing someone to love you that much that you need to do it at $5 a month, you need to find a relationship with that loves you unconditionally, whether Jesus Christ or that significant other.
No question.
Well, first and foremost, you really need to figure out who you are in Christ. Like that's number one.
Identity.
But then number two, you have to believe in yourself. Work on yourself before you try to get into a relationship to have someone quote unquote fix you. Like this is my soapbox right here. Like I try my best to talk to younger girls, like because I was a single mom at 17, 3 months before I turned 18. I've been there. I've done it. I know the struggles that you go through. I'm still having to fight some of those battles internally, even now to this day, and that's been a while. So, it's one of those things where you have to value yourself enough, and you have to value that other person enough to respect them. And you'll find that your admiration for that person will grow immensely. Yeah. Like, It'll like completely blow your mind at how much you will admire and respect that person if you just maintain your cool.
One of the comments we've got on the stream, Beard 2024. So apparently, Boomer in the Beard 2024. What do you say?
I like it.
I think Connor can be our Secretary of the Interior. I don't know. I just made up a position. Sandee will be the hair care specialist and secretary of beautification. Is that something is that a thing? I don't know.
I mean, if you win, then it could be
whatever I want.
You could do
You're
anything.
Right.
Yeah,
You're right.
exactly.
Just call me Joe Biden. I'll just do what I want. Hey you. So look, at the end of the day, I think I handled that appropriately.
Yes, you did.
Hot dog. I didn't think I was capable of that. In other disturbing news, apparently we need to outlaw all knives. In France, in a matter of 2 weeks, there's been 2 beheadings in public. Yeah.
What?
In Notre Dame Basilica, a knife-wielding attacker actually cut the head off of a woman in the church. Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. What?
Yeah,
Why?
Sorry, hard right there, but we were talking about disturbing trends, and there's a trend. I mean, once is a thing, 2 is a trend, and so there's another disturbing trend in France. Apparently, and again, we've talked about why aren't the Muslim faith, why is it not attacked with the veracity that Christianity is attacked with? And we've said because typically there are consequences. I'll give you, for instance, there was a teacher who apparently disrespected Allah and Muhammad the Prophet, and a week later his head was cut off.
Okay, so
true story,
right?
True story.
Was the first one that you talked about, the woman being beheaded in a church, was that also related?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yep. So apparently we need to outlaw all knives. Knives are dangerous.
I think we need to do more than outlaw knives.
Like what?
Just saying.
Like what?
Crazy will find a way. I truly believe that.
No way. Chicago's the safest place in the world. It's a gun-free zone.
If we say no guns, no knives, people will hurt people with shoestrings. They're going to find a way. I think your blood pressure is like at an all-time high right now.
It's pretty steaming.
So,
it's pretty kicking.
So I would like to request when we come back from the break that we'll be taking here in a little bit, that I play the commercial that I saw on television last night. That I think
are we going to go happy?
No, it's gonna take the show another another octave.
Okay.
Oh, man.
So what he's trying to say is if you're on the seat of your chair, hold on, because after this next break at about 6:35, he's going to attempt to push me over the edge.
Yes.
That's the goal. Yeah. You're going to attempt to push me.
But I do want to ask that if we can go through, if Connor can do a quick sweep and remove all knives from the building and studio.
Hey, let me tell you guys about my friends over at Simple Helix. Simple Helix is your IT professional that you don't have and don't even know you need right now. If you need an IT director or an IT department, but it's not in the budget or in the cards for this year or this quarter, whatever, give our friends at Simple Helix a call. They've got a Tier 3 data center right here in Huntsville, Alabama. Your data will be protected and safe. It is a Microsoft Gold partner and can manage your entire Microsoft environment for you, and you can pay monthly to have the support you need or pay for the help you need on an hourly basis. Customize it to fit your company's exact needs. Call Simple Helix. They can help. They're going to take good care of you. 256-975-4758. That's 975-4758. You're listening to Hometown Heartbeat, Boomer and the Beard. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Hometown Heartbeat. This is News Talk 770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN. News starts now.
Deadly terror attack in the south of France. ABC's Ian Panel with more on the story that just happened a few hours ago.
What we know at the moment is that at least 3 people have been killed and a number wounded in a terrorist stabbing attack at a church in the southern French city of Nice. Now, it happened at 9 local time this morning, and a suspect is already in police custody. Remember, a school teacher was beheaded by an extremist in Paris just under 2 weeks ago after he showed his class the Charlie Hebdo cartoons of the Prophet Muhammad, which Muslims find deeply offensive.
Across France, new lockdowns are being put in place as coronavirus cases rapidly increase. United Airlines starting to test all passengers on some Newark to London flights to boost international travel. President Trump and Joe Biden both hit the state of Florida today with only 5 days left until the election. Tropical storm Zeta moving up the northeast after hitting New Orleans and leaving nearly 2 million customers without power there and in several other states. I'm Sherry Preston, ABC News.
My great-great-aunt Bertha May had certain words she would not let us say at the dinner table. Nowadays, if you're a government contractor, CMMC is one of those words. Cybersecurity Maturity Model Certification. It's where you've got to be in the DoD world if you want to bid and win government contracts. 256-975-4758. My friends at Simple Helix, look, they're not afraid, and they can show you a cost-effective path to becoming CMMC compliant. What that means, they're going to help you navigate the process. They're going to make a plan, and they're going to get you to those big government contracts you need. Give my friends at Simple Helix a call today at 256-975-4758. That's 975-4758. Tell them the Beard sent you.
Remember being in your favorite sport clips, getting set for that great MVP haircut experience? Yeah, how about if we made that wait even shorter? Now, with Sport Clips On Deck text alerts, when you check in online or with our app, we'll text you a 15-minute heads up when it's time to head in. And when you're the next man up, you'll get another text to come take your seat. Less wait time, more prime time. Sport Clips. It's good to be a guy.
When people walk through our doors, they all see something different.
A tree house.
Our dream home.
Our cabin in the woods.
A new golf course community.
When you have every conceivable building material imaginable in place, the possibilities are limitless.
Purcell Lumber and Mill Shop. Let us bring your home improvement project to life. The best products and name brands in residential and commercial building supplies. From lumber to Benjamin Moore paints, DeWalt tools, custom millwork, doors, and more. Looking for something specific? Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is here to make sure you find the products you need to complete your home projects. Pay a visit today to Purcell Lumber and Mill Shop on Clinton Street in Athens and online at PurcellLumberandMillShop.com. Or for questions, give us a call at 256 256-232-6320. Purcell Lumber and Mill Shop in Athens, where builders, remodelers, and home improvement specialists come to shop.
Thanksgiving will be here before you know it, and if California Governor Gavin Newsom gets his way, it'll be a Thanksgiving that you and your family, your friends will never, ever forget. Governor Newsom and the California Department of Public Health have issued new regulations that'll determine how citizens are permitted to celebrate Thanksgiving. Every single Thanksgiving gathering held in California must include no more than 3 households. That's because Governor Newsom and his state health bureaucrats have determined that if people from more than 3 different households gather, the increased chances of transmitting COVID are too high to risk. California residents must also hear, learn, and obey the following. Governor Newsom says that his subjects must wear masks in the house before and after they eat, and residents should avoid singing and chanting and shouting. So you have to show up with a mask. You have to leave it on until you eat. And then after you eat, you put it back on and shut your pie hole until the Thanksgiving celebration is over, by order of the great Governor Gavin Maximus Caesar Newsom, the one true ruler of California and all of its provinces. So hail Newsom! All of you California subjects need to bow down, be thankful that Newsom, the generous and magnificent, has allowed Thanksgiving to happen at all. More than 75% of identity theft victims who had accounts opened in their name did not find out that they had been victimized from their bank or credit card company. Don't be like them. Get LifeLock identity theft protection. LifeLock sees certain threats that you could miss if you're only monitoring your credit and bank statements. Plus, if you are a victim of identity theft, a U.S.-based LifeLock restoration specialist dedicated to your case will work to fix it. Now, no one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions at all businesses, but LifeLock looks out for you. They constantly monitor transactions in the billions each week, looking for evidence your identity's been stolen and is being used without your permission. Join LifeLock now. Save 25% off your first year. Call 800-440-4833. Go to LifeLock.com. Use my name, Rush, as the promo code. That's LifeLock.com, promo code Rush, for 25% off.
770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN. Depend on it.
Welcome back, Hometown Heartbeat, Boomer and the Beard. I am Zach Walker, your bold, big, beautiful, bearded host. Check it in this morning. We got producer Connor, Sandee Lou Who, Boomer. What is that?
What?
Have we told you about the Bearded Bonanza yet this morning? No, we haven't. Great. Let me take a moment to do that now. Go to www.thehometownheartbeat.com. That would be www.thehometownheartbeat.com, where all you have to do is click on the Bearded Bonanza logo there at the top. It will ask you 2 questions. You answer those 2 questions, you're entered to win $250. My Pillow towels, Loco Dumpling Design, cornhole boards. You name it, we're giving it away. And all you have to do is answer 2 simple questions. So make sure you do that. Go to thehometownheartbeat.com, subscribe to the podcast, subscribe to YouTube, answer those 2 questions, win $250. It's that simple. If you're not a podcast listener, you're a communist. So it's that simple. Get our podcast every day, archived by like 8 o'clock in the morning. There it is. Let me tell you about our friends over at Purcell Lumber and Custom Millwork. Our friends over there, they're the best. They are the do-it-yourself construction headquarters. If you've got a project that needs to be done, or if you're a contractor and you're building a house and you need to get a material takeoff list done, make sure to check out Purcell Lumber and Custom Millwork. Give them a call today, 256-232-6320, 232-6320. Make sure you tell them the Beard sent you right here in Athens. Okay.
Ready for your blood pressure?
Ready for my checkup. My blood pressure's I'm hot-blooded.
Well, I'm kind of
hot-blooded.
I was kind of shocked a little bit because usually I don't stump you with things because usually you're pretty quick to know these things.
Yeah,
Sandee, have you heard of the Lincoln Project before?
No, I have not, and I'm really scared
So
about
Connor
this.
has.
Yes.
The Lincoln Project is a political action committee that was formed in 2019 by a bunch of former Republicans. Now, their whole goal of getting together was to stop what could happen on
Can we
Tuesday.
say, quote, alleged former
Yes.
Republicans?
But it's all the main one of the main founders is George Conway, who's Kellyanne Conway's
Yeah, clearly a
husband.
big conservative.
So I'm watching TV last night, and this commercial comes on. It's actually I was watching ESPN, so it's not.
Oh, no shocker there.
And we're just gonna play the audio. We may have to say it in, but with the video of it'll be good too. But let's play this commercial that aired last night on ESPN.
You're not sending.
It's sending everywhere. Can you hear that, Sandee?
Hey, honey.
Yep.
Mommy. You asked me to wake you and tell you what happened in the election. Who won? Trump. Trump won. But I thought you could only be president 2 times. Not anymore.
Wait.
The screen says stop him or it will never stop.
Oh
gosh.
Are you
The
freaking
Lincoln Project is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Okay. All right.
Are you kidding me?
Hold on.
Please tell me that is a spoof.
No, that's real. That's a Babylon
Oh.
Bee. That's from the Onion. Are you freaking kidding me?
Dead serious.
Hey man, hey, if we don't get this bigoted idiot out of here, he's gonna be like a king. King Trump, by God. Are you kidding?
I'm not even mad. I'm just entertained. That was funny.
Gauge your response, Zach. Exercise wisdom.
Remember,
Be patient.
you are growing.
Fruit of the
growth.
Love
We are
George's patience,
moving
kindness, goodness,
forward.
happiness, gentleness, and
Mommy, I
self-control.
thought you said it'd only be 2 years.
Okay.
I knew this would happen.
I'm trying to figure out what to say. I'm trying to measure my response here. What? In what? What's the next topic? I mean, I don't.
Hey, we just had a caller that said that they couldn't hear the audio. I could hear it on my end, but they couldn't hear it on their end.
Okay. We'll
So,
adjust that. So
shall we-
for those of you on the radio that couldn't hear that thought it was just basically it was a commercial by the Lincoln Project that said
Soft music playing in the
soft
background.
music playing. Mommy walks into son's bedroom. It was like probably an 8-year-old kid, and the mom says, "You wanted me to tell you who won the election," and he goes, "Who won?" And she said, "Trump." And he goes, "I thought you could only serve for 2 terms." And she said, "Not anymore." And then it said, "Stop him, because if you don't, it'll never stop."
And they're chanting 4 more years in the background. It's the worst.
Phones are lighting
We
up.
got a ton of calls coming in. Hang on.
Probably because they couldn't hear that. I feel bad. I don't know what happened. We could hear it. You could hear it. If you could hear it, they should have been able to hear it. But it was sending on our end. But anyways, essentially 4 more. Oh, man. What? That's the dumbest commercial I've ever seen in my entire life.
Because most little kids,
Like, literally, Doug Jones puts out better commercials than that. His commercials make me want to kill, like, club baby seals. Like, that is the dumbest commercial I've ever seen. Whoever spent any amount of money on that commercial should be shot. I want to be at the boardroom table where that discussion was had. Well, I want to be right there. Hey, man, I got an idea for a conversation. Hey, I got an idea for a commercial. Oh, yeah? Shoot it past me. We're going to paint Donald Trump as a king.
Okay, time out for just one moment. We just had another caller that said they heard it. It went on, but he said the guy must have had really lumpy tires, a lot of background noise, and he said you could hear the music playing. He said he probably thought that it was just the music, just like playing. And so it went out, and unfortunately we had to repeat what it was.
That's fine. Well, I mean, we needed to repeat what it was because it was that stupid.
Oh,
Who-
it was.
How-
That was.
I want to be around
horrible.
that. I want to be around that boardroom table. I want to be in that marketing discussion. Hey, I got an idea for a political ad. Okay, great. Is it going to be better than Doug Jones? No, it's going to suck. Great. Let's hear about it. Okay, we're going to talk about Donald Trump being elected for his 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th year of service. Well, wait a minute. But that's not possible. That's never happened. Yeah, I know. But we want to make people think it is because they're stupid enough to believe it. So you mean to tell me that you think the American people are dumb enough to believe we would actually elect a president for a third? First of all, we've conceded the second term. We're conceding the fact that he's going to win on Tuesday, by the way. Don't miss that. Don't miss that. But now we're going to try to tell the American people that that should absolutely – I shouldn't be the only one that's angry. Because what they're trying to tell you is you're too stupid to think for yourself and realize there's no world where a two-term max. Donald Trump will not attempt
You mean it's never happened? There'd ever been more than 2 terms?
Wait a minute. You mean tell me we've never had a 3-term president? Donald Trump's going to do it. He's a king.
We have had a 3-term president.
War term, you're right.
War term, FDR.
Yeah, FDR, yeah. But because of war.
And Grant, and I think a few others sought a third but didn't win.
But there were constitutional allowment.
After FDR. There was the, I think, the 22nd Amendment.
There it is.
I think.
Well, look, if they give us Kamala Harris in 2024, then I guess I'm pushing for it. What do we need to make the 22nd happen?
Maybe we should have done that with coronavirus. It should have been like it's so dangerous for the community.
That's fact.
That we should have just gave him another term.
Oh man,
it's too dangerous.
Trump the monarch, King Trump. Go to a break.
I knew you'd love.
God, I don't even know. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Literally, the stupidity of humanity, it gives me freaking heartburn. Like,
Boomer, 16.
Irritating.
Boomer and the Beard. We'll be right back.
Got my Giza Dream bed sheets, and they are unbelievable. Mike found this cotton called Giza cotton. It's incredibly soft, super breathable, extremely durable, 60-day money back, that same money back guarantee, that same 10-year warranty that you have on that MyPillow you love so much. The first night you sleep on the Giza sheets, you will never want anything else. Let me tell you something. My son, he's 4. He knows the difference. He knows the difference. He said, Daddy, where are those soft sheets that Mr. Mikey sent me? I said, don't worry, kid, I got you. Pulled them out of the dryer, put them on there. Listen, you right now have a special offer. You will receive 2 for 1 low price and free shipping on the Giza Dream Sheets if you call 1-800-889-7318 or go to mypillow.com/radio specials. Use the promo code BEARD. Again, mypillow.com, radio specials, promo code BEARD.
In any home, cabinets are an instrumental part of your design. So, when you open your current cabinets, what instrument do they play? Wouldn't you rather they sounded like this? They can. It just takes one call to us.
Cabinet Express Online, North Alabama's premier cabinet supplier. Whether you want a complete custom kitchen or some of our RTA line, at Cabinet Express Online, you will get the most value out of your hard-earned money every time. Are you looking for framed or frameless? Either way, in no time at all, your dream kitchen can be a reality. And the only place you should trust to bring that dream to life is Cabinet Express Online. Schedule your free design consultation today with Cabinet Express Online. Call 256-289-7355. That's 289-7355. And online at CabinetExpressOnline.com. Design your custom kitchen today with Cabinet Express Online.
You go as hard as you can. And then a little harder.
And it was like I stepped funny, you know? And I could barely walk on it. Okay, let's take a look.
At Lane Chiropractic, we'll help your sports performance and your overall health by improving your range of motion, flexibility, relieving inflammation, and so much more. Focusing to improve your health and wellness in all areas of your life. Whether you're having trouble with back pain, neck pain, or just want to start feeling better when you wake up in the morning, Dr. David Lang is focused on a whole person approach, finding those underlying causes and creating a personalized plan for your individual needs. Schedule your visit by calling 256-444-1600. That's 444-1600 at Lang Chiropractic on Highway 72 East in Athens in the Publix Shopping Center. Visit us online at langchiropracticcenter.com. Lang Chiropractic, we've got your back. Come see us today.
770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN. Depend on it.
Connor, what's that dance move? I'd like to know what that is. Is that called the uppercut? Is that called the uppercut? My man's over doing this.
That's called me coming back from the break to the funky music.
I wish we had that
I'm
camera
talking
footage.
about if that would have. We do. No, we don't. You're welcome back to Hometown RB. Boomer and the Beard. Let me tell you about My Pillow. My Pillow is we love My Pillow. They have changed the way we sleep on this show. I've been sleeping on My Pillow for 2 years before I started a radio show. So you can rest assured. See what I did there? Rest assured. You can rest assured that we didn't go and seek them out. Just simply, it was something we were using. We trusted the product before we ever started advertising for the product. The Dream Sheets, Giza Dream Sheets. Mike Lindell didn't stop at a pillow. He created the softest, most breathable, most durable sheets on the face of the planet. My son won't sleep without them, and he's not a very picky kid. He might be emotional and cry when his friends don't play with him, but he's going to kick him in the face. Be sure to go to mypillow.com/radio specials and use promo code BEARD at checkout if you want to get a buy one, get one free, and free shipping on the Giza Dream Sheets. If you don't do it, you're a communist because they're the best sheets in the history of all sheets. Again, mypillow.com, radio specials. Use promo code BEARD at checkout for a buy one, get one free, and free shipping. Or call 800-889-7318 to get your Giza Dream. Okay. We've got a story here that we would be remiss if we did not talk about. Florida. Why does Florida always produce? I think we need to initiate a study similar to the study on straight teeth and smart people about why. I bet you know what. Here's the study: the percentage of low ears in the state of Florida. I think it's got something to do with the amount of headlines that come out of Florida. Prove me wrong. Oh wait. Anyways, this is not one of those headlines. However, woman in labor showed up to vote, refused to go to hospital until she cast her ballot. Sandee, you're the only one amongst us who's been in labor before. What level of determination would you give that?
It depends on where she's at in her labor. Because, honestly, you can be 3 centimeters dilated at the very beginning of your labor and it be okay. You can function. And, I don't know. It's definitely some determination.
What if her water had already broken?
Oh, yeah, then that's dead on determination. I am going to do this.
Let's take a vote.
And I'm going to breathe.
Let's take a vote. I'm trying to see.
What if her water broke in the line? Would they let her go ahead and just go on to the front?
Can coronavirus be passed through
they better.
water breaking? Just curious question. Bodily fluid. It doesn't say anything here about who she voted for. I was hoping that it would tell us. So we're going to take a vote. We're going to take a Hometown Harvey Boomer in the Beard internal poll. Lady whose water broke was in labor, voted, refused to go to the hospital until she cast her ballot. We got a phone call. Maybe they want to join into our vote. We'll get Sandee's vote last. Connor, who did the labor lady vote for?
Herself. She wrote in herself. That's what I'm going with.
Okay, that's a terrible answer.
Absolutely.
Boomer. Well, let me back up. Only option, Trump or Biden. Now, who did she vote for?
I guess I'll say Biden.
You're an idiot. Boomer, who'd you vote for?
Trump.
No question. Sandee, who'd you vote for?
Absolutely Trump.
You know why? I'll tell you why. Millennials don't, or Biden supporters don't have the fortitude that's required to deal with any adversity whatsoever and continue to the polls to actually exercise their right to vote. Now, I don't care who she voted. I mean, she obviously voted for Trump, but I just feel like that is not the I mean, that's not a Joe Biden kind of a move there. I just don't. I mean, after all, his handlers had to pull him out of an interview in the middle of it
because the Biden one would have done the mail-in.
Yeah, they would have mailed it in anyways. If you're pregnant, coronavirus. On line 5, we've got Sean, 866-494-9866. If you want to guess who she voted for, 866-494-WVNN. Give us a call. Well, we've lost Sean. We've lost Sean.
I don't know what happened.
Well, we're having phone troubles today, apparently.
Poor Sean.
Maybe
Sean. This is him on line 1. Hold, please.
Golly. She's crazy.
This is just Sandee's world, and we're living in it.
I know. This is her rodeo. We're just riding. We're just riding the bulls. Let's see. It is Sean on line 1. Sean, bring it in here.
Well, I'm trying to let you know that Roosevelt actually served more than 2 terms.
Yeah, we said that.
Yeah, we said that. Oh, you did? All right. Must have been when I was trying to call y'all then.
No, so we that would have been 22nd Amendment.
That's right. That's right.
So, I mean, what do you think? Should are we going to have King Trump or what?
Hey, no, I don't think so. I mean, we have policies and procedures in place that prevent that, and we have the Democrats coming in trying to change all those things. Our founding fathers set it up just fine.
That's a fact. Thank you, Sean. Fine American patriot right there. I just got a text message that came in that said she actually voted for Biden because she was pregnant. It counted for 2. Maybe that's what Connor was trying to get at. He just didn't get the punchline to it. I don't know. I love this story. Here's the thing. She said, by golly, I'm getting my vote in. And she waited and filled out her ballot in her car, which is a little weird, but maybe they have that type of stuff.
Curbside.
Wait, hold on. She filled out her ballot in her car?
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. The determined voter had her husband run into the supervisor of elections office to fetch her a mail-in ballot.
Oh.
So she probably did vote twice. Good for her. I don't have a clue. This is hey, guess what? On Tuesday night, what? All right. Here's another poll. Over under 3 weeks after Tuesday before we actually have a president.
Over.
Connor?
Over.
I'll say right at.
Okay, because the hanging chads was like 2 weeks, wasn't it?
It was about a month.
I think it was longer than 2 weeks.
It was long. Yeah, about 3 weeks.
It was December 12th was the day that.
Oh, really? So it was more than a month.
Oh, well, then we're definitely over 3 weeks. I picked the wrong benchmark. That's how Vegas loses money.
I think it depends on what states are.
It's going to be Pennsylvania, no question about that, because they can count votes for a week and a half after the election's over. So whatever they need to win, they'll just get.
Okay.
Yeah, I was listening to the radio yesterday, and there was one guy
Connor
that threw
believes
out
that's not going to happen.
threw out a scenario where it said that
idealism.
If there was a tie, it would go to Congress.
To the runner?
And there's a way they could tie again, so it could be locked up for
Nancy
a long time.
Pelosi will be our president. How about that?
Oh, please.
By the way,
Lord,
I'm not going to restate it, but did anyone? I mean, I think it kind of skirted over yesterday when we had a caller call Kamala Harris by a different name.
Yes.
My wife, when I got home last night, she goes, did he call her that? And I said, yeah.
Yes, he did.
Did he mean to, you think? I was like, yeah.
I'm
glad we just kind of skirted over it yesterday. I'm glad it didn't get. That's growth for all of us here. That's called being an adult. But no, I just don't. Look, if you're pregnant and you're in labor, make sure you get your vote in, okay? Be like this woman in Florida and see. I mean, just try. What's the point? I mean, why not? You could probably get your vote to count for 2. I think it's possible. You're eating for 2. You're carrying 2. That's 2 votes for me, especially in places like Florida, Pennsylvania, New York. Whoa.
Right?
Hey-o. Probably California, too. Yeah, yeah. So, anyways, that was a lighter story to end the show. And I waited till the very end to read the headline because this one probably, on a day like today, my head may have exploded. Girl Scouts apologize after recognizing Amy Coney Barrett for becoming the 5th woman to serve on the Supreme Court. Apparently, that was political and partisan. For congratulating a woman on her significant achievement, the Girl Scouts have now come out and apologized for very simply stating, we acknowledge her as being an extraordinary woman. That is now political.
There we go again with the whole, I'm so offended that you did this or that you did that.
Trigger.
And
Well, there's not any girls in the Girl Scouts anymore. They're in the Boy Scouts.
Okay.
Woo!
That was a good one.
True.
It was a good one.
Yeah. Well, at least they still have good cookies. I'll say that. Their cookies bring the boys to the yard. I'm just saying.
What's your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
Samoas, without question.
I like what's the peanut butter ones?
I don't know. They're weird. Tagalongs, maybe?
I don't know.
No.
Thin
Yeah,
Mints
Tagalongs,
all
I
day,
think.
every day.
Frozen Thin Mints are pretty solid. I've still got a few boxes in my deep freeze from last year. So
I think we wrapped that up pretty good into cookies.
yeah,
you've got
always land on
Thin
cookies.
Mints
Listen,
in
if you
your-
haven't done the Bearded Bonanza yet, go to www.thehometownheartbeat.com. You can subscribe to the podcast. You can get on to the Bearded Bonanza where you could win $250 by simply answering 2 questions and subscribing to our YouTube channel. If you've not done so already, you're a communist. Make sure you listen to the podcast and check us out in all places where social media is available. We're there. You're listening to Hometown Heartbeat, Boomer and the Beard. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a great day.